Okay, you guys, I made a Halloween bucket for grandson out of fabric. It's not my pattern. Here's the picture of the one that I made. And of course, because he loves Winnie the Pooh, the lining is Winnie the Pooh fabric. I will link the pattern down below. Real easy to follow pattern. The designer did a great job on it. And again, not my pattern, so I'm not showing you how to make it. But go check her out. And she has a free version and a pay for version. Anyway, I feel like I got a lot of stuff done, but that's all that's on the top of my mind. I got some pictures printed. I need to update our picture wall and just a few other random crazy things. One of which was going to Michael's to get the fabric for the Halloween bucket. Unbeknownst to us, there's some kind of pumpkin festival going on in Tualatin in an area where there's no parking. And the mall where Michael's is at did not put up no event parking here. And so it was a disaster. Anyway, we're gonna go get some steps in before it rains again. Because we've had, it looks semi-blue right now, but it's been raining on and off.
That can change very quickly.
Yeah, it's Oregon. Give it 5 minutes. Yeah. Anyway, when we go back, I'm gonna sit and do some knitting and work on my sweater. Try to get those sleeves done. All right, I'll be back. It's the end of Tuesday, babysitting day. Got a lot done today besides playing with the grandson, which I did do. I got the pattern created for the bag we made last week. So I just need to edit the video and hope the video clips I got make some kind of sense to somebody, which is tomorrow's problem. I also have a bunch of random errands to run tomorrow, but I have no babysitting, so I have time. Anyway, got some house chores done, and I want to say I got something else done this morning, but I don't know what it is.
What'd you get done, dear? What'd you do this morning?
I have no idea.
You're in Hazel.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna go get some steps in and all that jazz before we call it a day and go have dinner. And I work on my sweater. I'll be back. All right, it is Wednesday afternoon. It's just before 3, I think. I did just look at the clock like a second ago. Sorry, it's 2:35. It's before 3. I went out this morning early and ran a bunch of errands that needed to be done, some banking and stuff like that. Came home, had a bee in my bonnet about doing some cleaning in here. So I did. So I used to have a shelf and a wall pocket for files here. I didn't need it there, either one of them there anymore. So I took them down and hung some more artwork up. The files are down there, that's fine. I took down this series of wall pockets and this wire shelf. I think the pockets are from IKEA. I don't remember where I got the shelf from. I'm gonna see if the girls want them, and one of the girls, and if they don't want them, then I will put them on the local Buy Nothing group or donate them to charity. I also wanted a new mat for underneath the sewing machine and was gonna buy one. I didn't. I used what I had. I had this old white rubber thing that is just, I've had it since we moved into this house, and it worked for a while. But it's, yeah, past it. So I took some fabric and some iron-on plastic that I've had, I think, in my stash since San Jose. So a long time. And I ironed it to the fabric. And now we have this. I did put my serger away. I'm just not really using it that much right now. And if I want to use it, it's in the closet. I kind of have too many sewing machines. That's a whole other conversation. But anyway, so yeah, now I'm kind of hot and sweaty. But my table's clean. I also saw a video last night, which I'll link down in the video description. She was making a bag. Of course, it's a bag video. And I have a little piece of leftover Winnie the Pooh fabric from making my grandson's trick-or-treat bag. And I happen to have some cotton that's honeycomb. They would go cute together. So I might try this little pattern that's got me curious. I don't know if I'll end up keeping it or not. Sometimes I end up putting them in the giveaway pile, but we'll see. All right. I think that's it for a minute, and I think I need to have some water and sit down and message the girls and see if they want those. Oh, I also got the video edited for the bag pattern and tutorial. That here's the picture of the bags. I did get the video edited. My head was in the way off and on throughout the video. I do evidently have a thinning spot up here, or either that or my hair is just so white you can see the skin. Either or, I don't know. I also poked myself a few times. So I did cut most of the blood out. None of the pokes were too bad. But I got it edited and uploaded and scheduled, and both on YouTube, here on YouTube, and also in Patreon. So, and again, the pattern will be in Patreon. So that is all done. I think that's good for right now. I'll be back. Okay. I also made this cute little bag. I'll put a picture here. I had some leftover Winnie the Pooh fabric for making grandson a trick-or-treat bag. And then I happened to have some other cotton that was honeycomb pattern. So I thought those two things went really well together. This video tutorial I followed the title is "No Need for a Pattern or Adhesive Interfacing, It's Easy. This pouch with dividers you need." It's not an English channel. I will link it down below. I can't even try to say the name because it's not in English, so I can't. But really good tutorial. Turn on your translation app or thing on YouTube so you can hear it in your language, in my case English, and it does it very well. Really easy tutorial, easy to follow, cute little bag. I like the way it turned out. What will I use it for? I have no idea, but it was fun to make. As soon as I finished it, the husband found a little bag for me to make for him, so I did that too. I had to replace something of his, a travel thing that tore. That's fine. Anyway, I'm going to sit and just chill for a little bit. Drink some water, because I have not had enough water today. Have you had your water? I haven't had enough. I'm going to take care of that. I'll be back. Hey guys. All right, so I finished the sweater. It is late in the afternoon. I think it's about 4 o'clock on Thursday. Let's see. Yeah, 3:55, Thursday, October 23rd. I had to squint because my glasses are far away. They're over there. Anyway, I spent the day working on this because I wanted to get it done so I can wear it, to be honest. We were supposed to have a checkup on the heating and air conditioning system, which we have done bi-yearly, but our tech got sick, so he wasn't able to come. We wish him all the best and hope he gets better soon. So that was put off a week. So that was okay because I didn't have any plans on going anywhere today because I wanted to work on this. So I'm going to put the phone down and see if I can get a good shot for y'all. What do you think? I really like it. I love the way the color worked out. It was a pain. So there's that. Would I do it again on purpose, buying 2 different skeins of yarn that look similar but aren't? No. But am I glad that I got this sweater out of it? Yes. I do have some leftover yarn. I'm going to put it with my leftover Cecia Mistral. I'll put the skein labels with it, and I'll figure out later what I'm going to do with it. Right now, I am just glad this is done. I haven't blocked it yet, so I'm going to do that. And yeah, I'm really happy. All right, that's it for the minute. I'm going to go refill my glass, clean up my mess because this is my knitting bag stuff. So I need to do that and decide what I'm going to do next. I might go back to doing some crocheting next. I do have my amigurumi bag right there. That was the jingly bells. I do have one more knitting project to do. So do I want to do that or do I want to do some crochet? I don't know yet. but I'll let you know. I'll be back. I sat and knit all day and finished that sweater, and I can't say I'm mad about it. I have some amigurumi I want to make, so I think that's going to be my next project for a little bit. And then, of course, I've got at least 2 more sweaters in the to-do pile. Crochet tapestry project, a bunch of blankets that need to be made to give away. There's always a pile of UFOs in my sewing room. So anyway, we're gonna go get some steps in because I think that's a good end to the day before we become couch potatoes.
Just like every night.
Like every night, yeah. It's a normal routine. Anyway, all right. Tomorrow, I don't know. We're not doing family dinner night because there's a lot of stuff going on this weekend. We will probably go grocery shopping after Mr. gets off work. In the morning, we have dental appointments. Not looking forward to that. What will I do in between? No idea. But we'll figure it out. All right, I'll be back. So I have not, scroll that away. I have not picked up this all day.
You haven't? Oh,
I haven't. I've been just relaxing in my chair upstairs all day. I did create 2 more woobles today, and when I did the little chick, I think her name is Kiki, Bob said, you know, you should put her in a shell. That would be cute.
Eggshell.
An eggshell. And so I did, and so here's how she turned out. And I'll put a picture here.
Yeah, put picture there.
There, yeah. And then I also am working on the bunny. Well, by the time you see this, it'll be done, but I'll put that picture here. Next will be Snoopy. If I get Snoopy done before I edit this, here he is. I also created a fabric wall pocket for next to my chair that I like to sit in up in the art room to hold the yarn balls so they're not rolling all over the floor, because I like to work up there on my needlework and other things, but frequently the yarn balls fall off my lap and they end up on the floor, and this way they'll be in a pocket. Or I can put like the little Woobles kit pouch in there, or you know, whatever. That worked out really well. I love that. And I'm already putting the little bag I made the other day to use for the crochet kit parts. And it can hang on one of the hooks that the fabric pouch is on. I'll put a picture here so you understand what I'm talking about. That way I don't have stuff on the tables in my lap on the floor, like it's out of the way, but it's still where I can reach it. I love that. Anyway, dentist went all right. Yay. We don't need any more crowns. Yay. It was just an average cleaning. Yay. So that was, you know, the only thing today that we had going on. It's not family dinner night this week or next, just because with Halloween and everything else, there's a lot going on. So we're going to see most of the kids tomorrow for celebrating adopted son-in-law's birthday. Everybody say happy birthday to Brian. And otherwise, it's going to just be a quiet weekend. We are also having friends over for dinner on Sunday, which we've only done, I think this will only be like the 3rd time we've done it since we moved into this house. So I'm trying not to overthink it because I'll get nervous. But anyway, we'll figure out maybe what we're going to do for dinner at the grocery store tonight. I don't know yet, but otherwise it was just a quiet day, working in what I can when I can. You know, you might only have 5 minutes, but you know, if you like to crochet, pick up the hook and the yarn and crochet for 5 minutes. If you like to draw, do a doodle really quick. I did a bunch of those today. Just, you know, it doesn't take much, just a few minutes. You may not have a whole day like I did today. And I don't always have that either. I mean, sometimes I have to get up early before little mister comes over. And I mean 6:30, so I mean early. And that way I can have my coffee, have my breakfast, and maybe get something creative done, even if it's video editing, which I hate. That's still kind of a creative thing. But I can get it done. Because I've been doing this and making time for what I love, I've managed to get my UFO pile a little bit smaller. Unfinished objects, for those that don't know. That doesn't mean I'm not adding things to the pile as I think a project. That's a thing. But it's helping. Anyway, we're going to go grocery shopping. a chore we both dislike intensely, but it's got to happen anyway. I'll be back. It is Saturday. It's just after lunch. It's rainy and stormy outside and kind of windy. The weather app says 54, but feels like 39. And we get 20-mile-an-hour wind gusts, so that's fun. Anyway, we do have a few chores and errands to do. We're going to meet the kids for dinner later at a local restaurant because it's adopted son-in-law's birthday. But in the meantime, we don't have to go anywhere or do anything super important right now. So we're just chilling at home. Kind of caught up on all my chores yesterday. So I am going to work on my next Wooble, which is Snoopy. I kind of started him last night. So I am going to watch 911. I'm on season 4, episode 10. And just have that playing in the background while I crochet. I think that's a good way to spend my time today. What do you think? Any spare time I can find to work on arts and crafts and especially right now needlework and crochet. I wasn't sure how to phrase that. I find that I am gearing more towards that than painting and drawing because for me, those are more portable. So whether I'm actually home and I can spend time in the art room or I'm downstairs or we're running errands, a needlework bag's easy to, they aren't always this small, FYI, but a needlework bag is easy to take with me and to grab it and go. So that works for me really well and is easy to squeeze into my schedule. And it's all about, when you have a really busy life, but you still want to be creative, how do you squeeze it in? So for me, that's what works. Right now, I have most of a day free. We're going to take advantage of that because now that I've coffeeed myself and filled myself with food and gotten dressed and all the things, now I can just crochet. So we're going to do that. I'll be back. All right, guys, I got Snoopy done. Snoopy. I do think I maybe made one ear shorter than the other, but I mean, he's unique. We're going to leave it. I have a knitting project I need to finish. I think it's just a hat. It's a small, obviously small project. So we'll be working on that. It's temporarily eased up on the rain. I don't know that it's completely stopped, but it's eased up. But now our wind gusts are up to 45 miles an hour. Winter's here. It's so much fun. All right. Anyway, I'm going to work on this or find something else to keep myself busy for a little longer. And in a bit, we'll be headed out to go celebrate a birthday with the kids. And yeah, late night grocery shopping again. Because we couldn't get everything last night and we're having friends over tomorrow. So, all right. That's it for the minute. I'll be back. Guys, so guess what I forgot to do last night?
You didn't,
Nope.
you didn't close the phone?
Nope.
I don't even remember it going off.
I know. So it's Sunday evening. We're expecting friends over for dinner any minute. Some people, a gentleman Bob used to work with and his wife. And I just realized I forgot to close the vlog. So the other day when I was in the art room, I found this little project bag. And it had a hat in it I'd never finished. It's got some more yarn in it, and I'll finish up what's in there. I'll make at least one more hat. I did finish that today. Otherwise, we've done a heck of a lot of nothing. So it's just a simple 2x2 rib beanie. They're easy to make, and I enjoy making them, and I enjoy giving them away. So otherwise, we haven't done a lot of anything today. Just hanging around the house. But anyway, it's been an interesting week this week, trying to squeeze stuff in where I can and be creative when I can. I do have more time now that Junior's getting older. mixed feelings about that. I'm going to miss him being little, but you know, it is what it is. And I did get an interesting comment on an old video of mine where I'm smashing bottle caps and making jewelry and things out of the bottle caps. I'll link the video down in the video description for you. But the comment was really cute. They're not wrong. The comment was something about it being something good they can do to vent their anger. And, you know, it is, you know, taking a hammer to a bottle cap or, you know, throwing a paint-filled water balloon at a canvas. I think it's a healthy way to get, you know, some frustration out. It's better than other choices that you could make. Anyway, that was real cute. I'll link the video down below for you guys. Anyway, that's it for this week. I hope you guys have had a good one. I hope that if you're busy, you can still figure out how to get a little bit of creativity into your day or your week. It works for me. You know, see what you can do for you. The little hats are easy, and little projects like that. I'm really enjoying at the moment the Woobles. They're easy projects. Amigurumi is always a fun one for me to do. So anyway, I love you all dearly, and thank you for your support. Please like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to go out and do something nice for yourself because you deserve it, and I'll see you later. Bye, guys.